Travis went good, so apparently I'm being attacked through my recorder. They're pissed that I'm exposing them, that I'm not being silent, and so I'm being cyber attacked. Because I did a whole video on the Sabbath day, and it's a bad copy. So let's try it again. The origin of religion are the Egyptians. The Egyptians did not have a Sabbath day. Every day is the Sabbath day because every day the sun rose. And so every day was Sunday, so to speak. And so people would go to the temple, present their offerings to the particular god of the particular temple. And then the Babylonians came. All of my jokes gone. Because if I don't write them down, if I don't record them, it's gone. And so the Babylonians assimilated the Jews, and the Jews were no longer who they were. They now became Babylonian. And so the Bible shows Babylonian influence by the Roman period authors who wrote the Bible stories. They are not literal history, and you can clearly see that they're Babylonian influenced. For example, the Jews came from Egypt, not Babylon. Babylon did not exist until 600 BCE, which was right before the captivity, when the Jews, or the Babylonians, conquered Neo-Assyria. And in that process, the Jews began worshiping as the Babylonians. And the story of Ishtar, or the book of Esther, shows you how influenced the Jews were to Babylon. And the sacrifices now involved unblemished animals. This is the Babylonian DNA master race project, in which they learned that when you breed two white sheep, you get white offspring, never a blemished offspring. Only when you have a blemished offspring will you get blemished sheep. And so in the scriptures where they talk about an unblemished animal, that's the Babylonian influence. They're the ones who figured that out. And likewise with the calendar. The Babylonians developed a 7-day week calendar. So the number 7 was bad luck to the Babylonians, and so the 7th day of the week was a bad luck, superstitious day. And it was ordered that nobody should work on the 7th day of the week, and thus became the Sabbath day of rest. And so yes, it's an anachronism in the Bible and in the creation story. Gotta look up Abinadi again. So frustrating. It was in Mosiah 13. And so when Jesus says to keep the Sabbath day holy, he's telling Christians, hey, worship Baal, or Bel, depending on the author of the story from which you're reading. There's Bel and the dragon, that's the Apocrypha for Daniel. The story of Bel is awesome, but you see anachronisms being pulled by the authors And so likewise, Mosiah. And so all of you ex-Mormons, you can now bring this up to, oh right, you're Christian now. Oops. What were you thinking? Out of the frying pan into the, or out of the fire into the frying pan, I guess. But Mosiah 13:16, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. And then backs it up with circular reasoning of the creation story in Genesis. And remember, Mormons, Lehi left before the Babylonian captivity. And so they weren't assimilated. Thus why, in the beginning, the authors of the Book of Mormon put learning of the Jews, language of the Egyptians. Big difference. The Jews are not Semites. They're Hamito, Egyptian. And notice that even the designations are referred to from the Bible text, the sons of Noah. And so Semitic comes from Shem. And it's horrifying to watch Christians try to deny science and change history to conform and comply to the Bible. You can see all the problems that are going on because of that. But and so to see it in the Book of Mormon is code. And that's what I've been trying to get across to ex-Mormons, because Mormons don't believe. No, literal history. We're going to believe the lie. We're going to go down in flames for it. That's pretty much it. Obviously, some stuff got added. Some stuff didn't get put in because of whatever's going on this morning with my recorder. Oh, right, yeah. So, the reason why Sunday is now the Sabbath, I almost forgot, is because of Constantine. Roman Emperor Constantine comes in, creates Christianity, creates Jesus, turns the Gospels into literal history, and Jesus as a real boy as a result. And changes the Sabbath day to Sunday, the first day of the week, for the day of the sun. And the new Christians were like, hey, we like the Sabbath day of the Babylonian god Baal. What are you doing? And there was some rebellion. They still kept the first one. Some only kept the first one. Some kept both. Some went along with the new change and did only Sunday. But Seventh-day Adventists still have it on Saturday. But for most of Christianity, they've conformed and complied to the new god, new idol god for Sunday, day of the sun. So that's where we get it from. And then, yeah.